Hi, it's Evan Roberts at Roberts Pianos Houston here, and we have an acrosonic Baldwin, which is 1986, which is the year I was born, so it can age me there. But it's not a spinet, most surprisingly, because acrosonics is famous for being smaller than this and for being spinets, but this is not spinet acrosonic. They've used the name here. You can see the badge there they've put on here. They must have tried to redesign the spinets as a console. Maybe this was a line they tried using the old name. There's a little bit of coloration there because it actually had a bigger decoration here, had a piece of metal, but it was damaged, so we had to take it off. We may replace that with a different one, and it's up to really the client what they want to do there. But the cabinet's in great condition. There's some small scratches that we can maybe kind of finish in a bit, touch up a bit better, and there's no real damage, just kind of small little damages on the corners here, and on the edge here, up here. We could probably color those in a bit better, maybe some Old English or something. There's a couple on the bench that might be a bit more difficult, like here. We can probably color that in too, but maybe not 100%, but close to that. It comes with this kind of American style. It's got this interesting music desk here, and has a grill, like a speaker grill on the front here, next just behind the music desk. It's kind of interesting. Kind of taking a page out of the speaker grill designs, but. Quite a lively sound. It's on the bright side. Maybe we can maybe put some liquid on the hammers and make them softer, or voice them with a needle. A nice rumbly bass. Let's have a look on the inside, see what the condition's like. (1986). So, as we discussed, it's 1986. The condition of the action is in great shape. All the tapes, and there's one broken tape here which you're going to have to replace. I think that must have been someone fixing the key, I think. So we'll check the rest. These are broken too. So we might have to change some tapes, possibly, or just a couple here. What we do is we try taking one out and just testing the elasticity of the tape. In this case, that's pretty good. When it's really old, you can't even take it out; it just cracks. So that's good. The back checks, they seem like they're in good condition, not too compressed. Still got some softness to them. The hammer butt as well. The leather's good. So it's hard to tell, obviously, but you can kind of tell just by looking at it, but you can't always tell 100%. But if it looks kind of very, very old, and then you might just change the back check. The hammer butt starts to come off if it gets old, and also it starts to kind of lift up the fibers of the leather. In this case, that's not a problem. One thing I didn't notice on this piano was that when I was tuning it, is that this hammer's bent, and I have a feeling that it has something to do with the flange on the bottom, because the whole thing's bent. The hammer butt and the hammer's bent. So maybe we just need to see if there's anything on the rail. There's another couple in here as well somewhere. This one's the worst one. I think it might be the only one. But we can check those, make sure that they're all lined up correctly. Apart from that, everything's in great shape. The hammers themselves, they've still got their original shape. There's actually no wear on them. I'm not sure if that's because they've been refaced, but I don't think they've been refaced. It looks like it's not being played. It's just been kept unplayed. I might be wrong there. It might have been refaced, but that's good. The angle of the key is interesting. Instead of going straight to the back, it goes back, down, down again, which is quite interesting design. And apart from that, so the dampers are great. Which is good, that's great obviously. There's always going to be a bit of reverb because pianos are made to sound vibrant, so you can't get rid of every single vibration. That's meant to be that way. And just in case, I've actually heard an interesting joke on a piano technician's forum that people say that the dampers aren't working the top notes. The reason they're not working is because it doesn't have dampers from about the last 2 octaves. They stop around here. So needs some more tuning, but the damper's not. That note there, the E, it's not going to dampen because it doesn't have one. And the reason is the string's shorter and it doesn't resonate so much. It doesn't need a damper there. If you got a damper there, it would be too dead. The sound wouldn't be very vibrant and you wouldn't get the overtones from the treble strings vibrating in synthetic vibration from the bass and the middle strings. So that's why you don't damper at the top. You never ever damper the top. You never ever see a piano with dampening in the top. So that's why, a bit of overtones, a bit of extra vibration, and also you don't really need it. That's 1986 Baldwin acrosonic, not to be confused with the Baldwin acrosonic Spin-It. This is a console. The legs are the giveaway here. The legs, Spin-Its have the same legs so as a console. Sorry, that's not the giveaway. But they have the same legs. The height is the giveaway here. The height of a Spin-It would be about so high, and the action would be inside the piano, beneath the keys, whereas the action, as you can see on this video, it's above the keys. So this is not an acrosonic Spin-It, this is an acrosonic console, which is quite interesting for me to see. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you here at Robert's Piano Houston. Thank you very much.